ABC's General Hospital spoilers revealed that after being asked by Portia, Marshall began investigating clues to help Trina. Before that, Marshall was sick, so he didn't know anything about Trina, so as soon as he returned, he volunteered to help. Marshall was also angry that no one had told him about such a serious incident, and moreover, with the trial approaching, everything was extremely tense. Trina could end up in jail if there's no proof that she's not involved in this. Trina's entire bright future will be ruined when she's charged and jailed. Marshall also knew the seriousness of the problem, so he rushed to find it before it was too late. He reached out to everyone who could help him and hoped to find something. Did Marshall find Esme's evidence? What will happen? From the moment Marshall heard from Trina's story, from his experience, it was definitely Esme's doing without listening to people's explanations. But because Esme was so crafty and supported by Ryan, she erased most of the evidence, and at this point, Trina must side to find the loophole and the remaining evidence of Esme to make her admit her guilt. Marshall's in a position to make Esme tell what she did if they don't have proof. The trial drew closer and closer, and even Michael was worried because he hadn't found anything yet. Marshall has a new plan and is just waiting for the right time to execute it. And this will be the last resort. If they still had no evidence by the time the trial happens, Marshall plans to kidnap Esme and force her to confess her guilt in various ways. Then, if successful, he sends an honest plea to the trial. Did Esme fall for the Marshall plan? Would Trina be cleared in her trial? Meanwhile, for someone who's experienced as Marshall, he's not afraid of anything. The things he encountered were far more terrible than this, so he came up with a plan to kidnap Esme. If no evidence was found, Marshall will use all kinds of interrogation from normal to intense. He wants to see how long Esme can stand before he will reveal all. Marshall knew it was illegal, but he couldn't see Trina being taken to jail, so he came up with a plan to break the law like this. Will Esme testify before Marshall's torture? Or will she insist of staying silent no matter what? As Ryan's daughter, there was also a high chance that she would endure what Marshall did because she knew for sure that she couldn't dare kill her and she would take her time to call someone to help her. How will things turn out? Does Esme tell the truth? Was Trina safe when the trial happened? However, Esme wouldn't expect her current thoughts to be completely wrong. Marshall's more ruthless than she thought. He was willing to kill her to protect his niece. There's nothing Marshall can't do, and he's not afraid of the law because Marshall figured out a way to cover the police when he killed Esme. Marshall must think of a way to let Esme die without the police finding out that Marshall did it, and even saving Trina. There's high chance that Marshall will fabricate evidence that Esme committed suicide out of guilt over the bad things he did. Will Marshall really kill Esme if she doesn't tell the truth? Were Marshall's plans as successful as he thought? Was Trina saved from Marshall's terrorist plans?